Badoosh.
Hey guys, my name is Sigman and welcome to my favorite part of the week, video logs! See, I'm wearing a white t-shirt today, so you can't really see any side or anything like that, so, yeah. I'm sure you probably noticed by now my beard is a little bit on the, little bit on the messy side because it's like 11:30 right now and I haven't gone to bed yet. And so that's partially why the video is running late, and I was also, if you follow me on Twitter, you'd see I was having a lot of video editing issues. But anyways, yeah, I would like to point out that the channel is at 136 subscribers, which is amazing. I'm just thrilled to see that. We had some new faces after a small blow up on Twitter last night. I posted something funny on Wade, aka Lord Minion 777's Twitter, that blew up and drained the half of the life of my battery. I never really quite understood. 1 second. Sorry about that. For those of you who are new to the channel and not familiar, I do have two birds with me in the studio, and it's a little cramped in here, so yeah, they tend to make noise. But anyways, yeah, I posted something funny on his wall, and I guess I did get a little bit of taste of what it's like to have a lot of people, retweet or tweet you, or you get notifications, because half my battery just went dead real fast. But yes, the channel is at 136 subscribers, which is amazing. It's great. So that brings it's what I call it would be nice, but it is not the main focus of the channel goal, which the goal before the end of January was 140, and we are closing in on that really fast, and I'm really glad to see it. And I know some of you have jumped on board with that and have really, really gotten excited. Nothing I'd like to talk about real fast. I'm sure you see that the quality of this may not be as good as it usually is. That's specifically because I was stupid. Both of the batteries to my camera are out. I don't have a power cord for the camera itself. So both of the batteries, unfortunately, they were dead and they were never charged. So I couldn't get the camera hooked up and running. And sorry about that. And the little bit of the time constraint I was on just made it really, really difficult. I know you guys have seen an increase in Rage games here lately, specifically with Ben and Ed. Now, there is going to be a Rage game released today. One thing I would like to say for some of the new people that may be watching this, there tends to be a lot of vulgarity in those. It's just kind of how I am when I rage out to games. But I am going to try to limit those again to once a week, to where it's every Wednesday. Kind of like that special once a week treat. Even though that sounded really awkward, I didn't mean for it to be. I don't want people to look, new people to come to the channel and see nothing but screaming and rage all of the time, because that's not what this channel's about. It's about having fun. And, we can't take away from that. Rage occasionally is fine. But again, sometimes I get a little too carried away with it, and then that's what you see every other day. So I'm going to do my best to bring it back to just Wednesdays at 2 p.m. And reading your comments are every day. Supposed to be Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But today, because I ran behind schedule, everything's running a little behind, so I'm really sorry about that. So by the time you guys see this, expect in at least 2 hours or so the Rage game to come up. That's what's going on. I ran a little behind today. I know some of you were curious about Tuesday because there wasn't a video. To be perfectly honest, my sleep schedule was knocked off. I ended up not getting to sleep till really, really late, and I woke up an hour before I left for work, so I had absolutely no time to record. And by the time I got home, I was exhausted because I'd woken up so late and yada yada yada. Long story short, it just became just a really big hassle, and I couldn't get up here to record it. It drove me nuts, which you guys know I love recording, I love putting stuff out there, but it's just roadblocks in life and all that stuff tend to get in the way. Before we get to everybody's favorite part, I do want to talk about some of the comments that I've read that were posted. One thing I wanted to talk about with this is, again, all of this is for entertainment. This is for entertaining you guys. This channel exists for you and because of you. Well, you know where I'm getting at. Anytime I get excited about explosions in an action game, like the latest Just Cause 3 video, which I'll leave a link to that one in the description below. It's probably some of the craziest stuff I've ever done. But when it comes to explosions and stuff like that, it's excitement towards the game. I would never promote harm to anyone else or harm to anything outside of a video game, because in a video game, well, it's a video game. And some of you may ask, well, Sigman, why are you even talking about this? I know I've said before that my aim of audience is everybody. I want everybody to enjoy it, but I also have to keep in mind that everybody, or kids, are fit into that everybody, which I can probably guess is a decent chunk of my audience, or the people that watch my videos. So in the future, I can't really say I'm going to limit my cussing or stop my cussing, because it just kind of happens. But I'm going to try to make more of a conscious effort to avoid making any kind of mistakes or accidentally encouraging something bad, and because that is not my intention. I would never ever do anything like that. For the most part, I guess these days, just everything seems to be so PC and sensitive that you know, there's certain things you could say could be taken out of context. It can really, really be a hassle sometimes. But I'm sorry, I know I keep going at this one, but long story short, I would never promote harm on anybody or anything. It's a game, it's for entertaining. You know, I want you guys to feel like you're here with me while I'm playing these games and having fun and having a good time. I am going to, again, make a conscious effort in the future to try to avoid as much swearing unless it's a rage game. A rage game, you can't hold that against me. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Comments! This video should just be called The Binding of Isaac Sarcasm. LOL, great video. Well, thank you so much for that. You know, actually, Luna, it's ironic that you said that because I kind of watched bits and pieces of that video after I saw your comment. You weren't kidding. I was like, usually I can catch my own sarcasm. I'm really good about getting my own sarcasm because, well, I'm the one doing it. But it's like I watched it and I was like, wow, I really was sarcastic in the video. I mean, if any of you have ever played Binding of Isaac, you would know that there's a lot of poo in that game. I mean, I have not seen that much poo in a video game since I played Conker's Bad Fur Day on Nintendo 64, and you went into Pooville and I had to bite the great mighty Pooh, who sung at you and threw corn, wanted you to feed him sweet corn. And yeah, you know where I was going with that. Yeah, calm down! No! No, it's not fun to be calm. You want to be hyperactive. Like right now I'm hyperactive, even though I should probably be in bed. That's just kind of how it works. I think I'm on my second or third wind. I haven't had any caffeine in hours, mind you. I have no idea where this energy comes from. Occasionally I get hit with that. Usually it's like 3 or 4 in the morning is when I start getting hyperactive. And for some reason, 11:30, I'm in the morning, haven't gone to bed yet. I am just absolutely full of energy. So work tonight may not be that fun. No reach around. Nope. Not a single one. Remember to do things in a pretty fast manner. Each person you let in gives you $5. He's talking about when I played Papers, Please. Yeah, I think it's Raquel. I always mispronounce your name. I think it's Raquel or Raquel. Raquel. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of ironic, you know, seeing that, you know, it's the first time playing a game, and also you're a speedrunner, bro. You go fast. You gotta go fast. What is it? Jacksepticeye? Yeah, you can tell I need to go to bed. What is it? Jacksepticeye's phrase, speed is key. I've seen some of your runs, man. You go faster than I could, and yeah. You have anger issues, don't you? LOL. What exactly is the goal of the game? Is it a fighter? Talking about Just Cause 3 when I released my insane video. No, it's not really anger issues. It was just, the goal of the game is that you're a rebel trying to stop... Not a rebel, but you're with a rebellion, I guess. Well, I guess it wouldn't make you a rebel. You're trying to stop bad guys from doing bad things. And basically what it was is I played that game and I jumped into it and I wanted to do something different because a lot of other YouTubers have done the game and they're like, oh, look at all these cool tricks you can do. Look at this. You can make this person fly up into the sky and they disappear. I really wasn't expecting that stuff to happen for me because I have bad luck with it. But it's just one of those, I wanted to take just a standard style and put a different twist to it. Now, I know it's similar to styles of other YouTubers because nothing is really unique anymore because everybody's at least done it once or twice. But I wanted to throw in a different style for that game, and I'm actually going to start a whole new series with that. It's going to be, occasionally it'll happen. It's just games I could be playing series of, and then ones I just absolutely go to town on. And that's part of the reason why there was not a video on Tuesday, because I was up really, really late editing that Just Cause 3 video. I love this game. I need to learn how to read. I love it. This game is great. I think that's a cat face. Yeah. Meow. Okay, that never happened. Okay. Yeah, the game is really fun. It really is. It's just I have a bad habit of forgetting the controls, and thankfully I cut those parts out because I play it once and then I go on to the next thing, and it's a while before I can get back to it, so I can't really get used to the controls and stick with it because I'm constantly moving to different games and different projects, trying to come up with new stuff to, spice up the channel a little bit. Oh, Pappy, you are a precious treasure. What? Okay, I actually had to look this one up as I was pulling it off of my comments feed in YouTube. That was referring to my playthrough of Undertale, Papyrus. Not gonna lie, Jay, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When I first saw the Pappy thing, and I didn't even know how to react to that. I was like, what? What do you even say to that? And I'm not making fun of it at all, but it's like, and it was out of context. I was like, what do you even say to that? And then I looked, oh, Undertale, Papyrus. The great Papyrus! Papyrus! It's been a long time since I did that voice. And right now my voice is kind of taxed, and I'm also now the energy's starting to wind down. I'm getting tired if you can't tell. Well, that's it for reading your comments, but one thing I wanted to throw out again for the new people, expect these once a week and occasionally a video log on Saturday. Really depends on what's going on. Those video logs on Saturdays are typically what I do to, cut loose and just rant about random stuff or something that bothered me that week. I am going to try to incorporate some really wacky stories to those. I just have to be careful what I do. Make sure, I do work full-time. I work 40 hours a week. I work third shift. So I try to fit in, recording, editing, and all that stuff on top of, I am married and I have 5 animals, 2 birds, 3 cats, and a dog. Believe it or not, the dog is the biggest handful outside of the... Oops. I also have a bad habit of doing that. Also, my little cockatiel over here. Also, my little cockatiel over here hates my guts. So every time I go to talk, she voices her opinion about how much she hates me. Well, anyways, again, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for your time. As always, I am excited for the future. The channel is slowly growing. We're getting close to hitting the it would be nice goal. And I am just really excited about that, and I'm really glad to see some new faces in there. And leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions you'd like to ask away. That would be good. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button like Badoosh! Share the video with a friend. That would be great. And if you're new that... I can't even get my outro right. I need to just go to bed. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That little red button around here somewhere for more great content. Because there's a bunch. I think the channel is over 350 videos now. That's a lot of videos. And I started at the end of March. Well, anyways, I got to stop before I go on a tangent, and I really need to go to bed. So thank you guys again so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.